By request, you're going to see some footage of me out in the field taking pictures with the Canon 10-22 wide-angle lens. Now, a few tips I can give you is get in real close, make sure you take a wide variety of angles, and the third thing is take a lot of shots in a short period of time. If you're in there close with your subjects, after a while they're going to feel a little uncomfortable and you're going to lose momentum. That's what I call it, losing momentum, if you're in there all the time for long periods of time. So I get in there, take a bunch of shots, and I'm going to show you the shots as we go along. And then later on you can go back and pick out your 2 or 3 favorites that you like the most. Here we are with some people working with a little bit of a horse here. I'm going to try to get some sort of candid shots and narrate as I go along.
Okay, donkeys come in all sizes.
Okay, so I got a 10-22, so I got to get up pretty close.
Really? Yeah, they're called mammoth jet stock. Okay? And they have to be, the males have to be 56 inches at the shoulder.
You never want to get behind a horse, so I'm not going to do that.
64 inches. But a mammoth donkey has to be about right here at the shoulder.
I like the light we got here.
But I have seen them taller than this.
So here's a neat shot of an old medicine chest. Nice shadows on there.
Because they're very, very sure-footed. They don't shoot very often. And it's
a foreground framing shot.
Okay. So they're real steady.
Because you got this in the foreground. Might as well get a shot of it too. So I'm going to move around.
Well, maybe it's easy to train, but you have to train them in a different way. Okay. Horses can be convinced they're small and defensive. And that's, so a mule is different.
I got to look at that shot later.
Allow itself to be injured. They will not. If you're riding a little closer out and there's a fence coming out, and you don't tell it to stop, it will stop because it will not allow itself to be hurt. Okay. But if you're not prepared for it to stop, it's going to throw you into it. Yeah. It will not allow itself. And they know when they're done. If you can work a horse to death, you cannot mule to death.
No kidding. Oh,
because when they're done, they're done. You can't make them do it. And that's what gives them the
stubbornness of a mule.
Yeah, and but they know they're done. They know they can't do anymore. I am not physically capable of doing any more work today. If I continue to work, I will die. So they're smart. They're very smart.
That is very cool.
And they're really affectionate. I've got mules. This is the parched mule. But my husband and I have mules, donkeys, and horses. We have all 3. So we have a lot of fun.
He's nicer than the black horses that give you rides.
Well,
and so that's about it. Basically what I did in that 5 minutes is try to get a bunch of different angles. And we're working for that one particular shot that would be a good postcard shot, what I call it. So you take 30 or 40 from different angles, take some foreground framing, take some high angles, and you go for the shot that hopefully will yield the best. Usually with a 10-22 lens, the closer you get in, the more impact you're going to get. Once you hang out with them for a while, which I have taken some shots a couple minutes before we started filming, they get used to it and you can get in real close.
They have medical care when needed. So that's all really, really important. But my mare that I've got at home, she's a riding mare, but she is not affectionate. She was Amish trained. She pulls a wagon and she rides.